Hello, good evening, good night, and welcome to you and any significant others you may be watching this with or be preparing to share this with later. Share this with later. Share. Anyway, moving on, welcome to another episode of Dangerous Things You Can Least Expect. And on tonight's episode, we are going to be looking at Sometimesedly dangerous things you can least expect. What does that mean? Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Okay, let's move on. You had me at dangerous. Anyway, what I mean is that there are some things in life that are always dangerous. There's no question about it. Things like trying to figure out when to yield to somebody in a traffic circle or watching a movie with the children or an animal in it, especially if either the children or the animal are singing. Always dangerous. But there are other things in life where sometimes you are not sure because maybe in one case they are dangerous, but in another case they aren't dangerful at all. And so how do we figure out the difference? Well, that is when I go and say that there are some nuances within there that we must go and look at to understand it further. For example, playing Twister is not a dangerous thing. Playing Twister within a twister can be very dangerous because somebody might say right hand and then suddenly it blew and you have flown away or you've flown into something or whatever. That can be very dangerous. Another thing is cricket. When it are a game, it are not dangerous. But when it are an insect, then it are also not dangerous. But if you are playing cricket while a swarm of crickets are coming towards you, that can be a dangerous thing that you have to avoid. What else? If you are giving somebody a high five, that are usually not a dangerous thing. But if you are giving someone who is high a five, that can be maybe dangerous for them, depending on what they spend the five on. Lego is not dangerous. How can Lego be dangerous? But, however, if you scream Lego when somebody are dangling you over the edge of a cliff and they ask the question, what will you give me if I do not make you fall to make me pull you up again? And you shout Lego, then you might be a lot of trouble. But it just depends on your enunciation, where enunciation means how you pronounce the word. So if you are in that scenario, then Lego can be a dangerous thing. And maybe you should rather say Rubik's Cube or something like that. Now, one that we have learned always is that accepting sweets from a stranger is a dangerous thing. And we have thought that covers all possibilities. Don't ever accept a sweet from a stranger. However, I want to say that if you have ordered a bunch of chairs from somebody on the internet and somebody who delivers these chairs to you is somebody that you do not know, in that specific scenario, it is okay to accept a sweet from a stranger as long as the sweet is the very same one that you have been ordering. Now, my point is this: do not judge a dangerous thing by its cover unless it were a Coldplay song originally and the cover is something that are being made by Justin Bieber, because then that is probably a dangerous thing that you can least never have been expecting. And so that are just some examples of things that in one case may be dangerous, but in another case may be a different kind of dangerous or even not dangerous at all. So be careful to judge a dangerous thing by its cover version. Thank you. And goodbye, Share. Goodbye to you. And if you are watching this with Share, then goodbye, Share, as well, because I don't want to be rude to Share. Okay, Share.